I'm back here again, and this time we have the Wing Sung 9159 fountain pen, transparent style. And today, what I'm going to be going over real quick is just like the basic overview of this fountain pen. I'm going to compare it to some other fountain pens, and I'm going to hit you up with a writing sample and what I think of this pen, and if you should go buy it too. So, with that being said, let's get to the overview and switch the angle. All right, so I have a few fountain pens just to compare it to. So we have the Wing Sung 3008 right here. We have the Platinum 37 6th Century, the Bourgogne, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it. And then we have the Jinhao 992 and Jinhao 159. What a girth of a huge fountain pen. All right, but anyway, so here's our main player right here, the Wing Sung 9159. So in terms of comparing it to just the Wing Sung 3008, you can tell both of them are demonstrator fountain pens, but this one definitely is a tad bit taller right here. And even just the cap is just massive compared to this little small thin pen. Because I want y'all to know, it's a nice small pen that you can put a lot of different places. It's not huge at all. Even with just comparing it to the Platinum 37 6th Century, it looks like a little brother. And then you have the huge Jinhao 159. It's just a monster, and just you can't even really you don't even know what you're looking at when you look at Jinhao 159. All right, then the Jinhao 992 versus the the Wing Sung 9159. I mean, it's the closest fountain pen to its size, but it's still. I just want you guys to know, if you have the Jinhao 992, you know what I'm talking about on how it is, like what the size of it is. All right, now with that being said, we'll put these to the side and we'll focus on this fountain pen. All right, so just the Wing Sung 9159, just itself. Let's talk about this fountain pen. Now, right about now, you should be seeing that on the clip itself, it says Lucky, which you will find on on a few Wing Sung fountain pens on the clip itself. It's a gold toned clip. Now, in terms of it being perfect, it's stiff, but almost at the right amount to be springy itself. It's stiff, but a little bit of touch of spring. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell that this is a demonstrator fountain pen, meaning that you can see inside the fountain pen. If I got that wrong, hit me up in the comment section, let me know. Now, when you unscrew this fountain pen, because it is a screw one, when you unscrew the fountain pen itself, you can already tell that it's a demonstrator fountain pen, like I said. Just looking at the section, it's a clear feed section. You can see the ink inside, which is pretty cool. And it also has a clear feed. Like, just look at that reddish, orangish feed right there. It's just insane to look at. And you can tell, looking at the ink, I don't know where I was going with that comment. Okay. All right, so let's take this off. Now, as you can see, it comes with a standard international size converter. I believe so, actually. Don't quote me on that. A fairly good amount of ink can be put into put into this. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I had a training meeting for military, so very hard to concentrate right now and got a lot of stuff. Anyway, it's not the point. Now, in terms of posting this fountain pen, this is one of the few times I'll say you can actually get a good post on this fountain pen. It just, I don't know, it's so light already with the materials. And probably a lot of the reason is because of just how small this fountain pen is, like I was saying. It's very light and very, very small and thin. I don't even know what to say about this. But anyways, let's get to the writing portion of this, which I really came here to see. All right, so this is All right, just right off the bat, this fountain pen is smooth. Well, more essentially the nib is smooth. Right out of the box. Well, it didn't come with a box, but right out of the Chinese packaging, it has a great nib on it. And it doesn't say it on the nib, but it's an extra fine nib. At least that's what the auction said. And if y'all know me already, if you guys have been watching my videos, y'all know how much I love extra fine nibs. That's just me. All right, so in terms of line variation or flex, all those different genres, can you get any line variation out of this? Kind of, but it's a very stiff nib. A very stiff nib. You can see that better. It's a very stiff nib. So this is me putting a lot of pressure on it, and that's what you're getting out of that. I know you guys can hear that nib too. All right, now some figure eights or whatever you want to call these. Which mine don't look like figure eights, but whatever. All right, now just to end this little review, whatever you want to call this, I'm going to do a little small writing sample and compare it to the Wing Sung 3008. So and then we'll grab the Wing Sung 3008. And I'll be doing a review on this fountain pen fairly soon. As you guys can see, fairly similar, and these are both extra fine nibs from the same company, Wing Sung / Hero. So that's that little debate, but that's the writing portion of this. And if you guys want to see a writing sample of this fountain pen, that will be coming soon. Okay, so do I think you should get this fountain pen? The 9159? Like I always say in my reviews, that's up to you guys. But comparing this to my Jinhao 992, my Wing Sung 3008, which I really love, which the review's coming soon, guys. I promise y'all, wait on it. This fountain pen, on a scale from 1 to 10 in the Chinese range, that's all I'm comparing these to, other Chinese fountain pens, I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10. Mainly, I'm knocking 3 points off because it's just preference-wise. I love big pens versus little small pens, not really my forte. Big pens are the winner. Small pens are not for me. They're a no-go. So go buy this fountain pen if you like it. If you like this review, like, subscribe, comment, any advice, any more videos I want to see. I'm willing to listen to everybody and anyone. And with that being said, actually, hold up. I know I do this every single time, every video. This fountain pen, you can get it for around $2. $2. I think I paid like $2.62 for this. It took like 22 days to get here, but it came. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful, marvelous, beautiful day, and hope all of y'all know y'all are all beautiful and y'all inspire everybody. So inspire yourselves and inspire others. Thank you.
She take my money when I'm in need. Yes.